morning, Panthers. Welcome to the April 17th Assembly. I'm Angie, broadcasting from the Brandon Hall campus, and we are happy to be your co-host this week.
I'm Cindy, coming to you from Orlando, Florida. Let's start by giving a big thanks to Jaden, Rachel, and Sophie for co-hosting our March assemblies.
Our Embrace pillar means that we always make visitors feel welcome and are happy to have all of #Panther Nation, students, families, faculty, alumni, and other friends of BHS share in this assembly.
While COVID-19 may have closed down our campus temporarily, there are always new and exciting student accomplishments to share. Please welcome back Coach Drillin to update us on athletics and to share a surprise interview and announcement with one of our star athletes.
Good morning, Panther sports fans. This is Coach Drillin with your Brandon Hall Sports Report coming to you from Brookhaven, Georgia. First off, we are excited to have our virtual senior night Monday at 7 via Zoom. This will be a special evening when each coach will recognize the spring sports seniors as we appreciate the contributions they have made while at Brandon Hall. Now for your Brandon Hall flashback. Let's take it back 1 year to 2019 when the Lady Panthers tennis team advanced to GISA state championship before falling 3-2 to Oak Mountain and finishing as a state runner-up. What a great run for your Panthers. On our student spotlight, we have senior student athlete Etta Erkmes. Etta was on the all-region team, all-state honor mention, and is committed with a scholarship to play basketball at Tallahassee Community College. Welcome, Etta. First off, congrats on your scholarship. What factors were involved in your decision to attend Tallahassee Community College?
Thank you. And the first thing would be that I was already interested in going to college in Florida, and also the fact that Coach Huddleston, head of women's basketball coach in Tallahassee, was offering me a full ride scholarship, and I didn't want to miss the opportunity of being able to work with them.
Awesome. You're going to do great things over there.
Thank you.
Thinking back on your great career as a Lady Panther, what were a couple of your most memorable moments over the last couple of years?
I've been a part of Brandon Hall for 2 years, and I had a lot of memories in the dorms and in school. But the most memorable ones definitely would be winning our first state tournament game as girls basketball team. Also, traveling to our away games with my teammates and coaches was always fun. Even if we lost a game on the way back, we would always find a way to make it fun and motivate ourselves.
That's awesome. Those moments are things you can never replicate and things you'll take with you the rest of your life. That's good stuff, Etta. Finally, what are some things that you learned at Brandon Hall that you think you're going to be able to utilize when you go to Tallahassee Community College?
One thing is that I was a dorm student for those 2 years I spent in Brandon Hall, and I know this is going to be a great advantage for me in college since I will be a dorm student there as well.
Yep.
And in regards to basketball, I was able to take my work ethic and be able to improve on the court and academically as well in classes.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I think people underestimate the value of being in a dorm in high school and how that transition, it makes it a lot smoother for college.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Etta, for your time. We wish you nothing but the best. We know you're going to do great things and can't wait to hear from you. Don't be a stranger, Etta.
Thank you, Coach.
That is all for this week's Sports Report, and back to you.
And now we welcome Mr. Payne, who is here to introduce the creative work of some of his students.
Hey everyone, Coach Payne here, and I want to share some of the work we've been doing in economics, as well as a way that we can all demonstrate another one of our important pillars. Now, this week, I asked my classes what they believe are the most essential occupations today that are keeping our country running. And as you'll see, a lot of the responses were the same.
Nurses and doctors, orthodontist, a grocery store worker, gas station worker, people that work at Little Caesars for pizza, for people who don't want to cook, semi-truck drivers because they're delivering like the important goods, Uber and DoorDash drivers,
dentists, grocery store cashiers, mailmen, food delivery as in like Uber Eats and like all of that, and even like pizza delivery, grocery store stockers, teachers, CDC workers, and I put down farmers. I don't know if that really counts, but like they're still producing enough food for everybody to eat.
Doctors, police, teachers, military personnel, lawmakers, telecommunication workers, farm laborers, water plant operators, sanitation workers, and citizens.
Police, courier, and salesperson, community guard, teacher, nurse, corporate employee, physical assistant, and pharmacist.
Craftsmen, restaurant employees, cashiers, truck drivers, internet providers, scientists,
teachers, architects, nurses, corporate employees, nurse practitioners, lawyers, physician assistants, pharmacists, and the boys in blue, police, firemen, and ambulance.
Doctors and sanitation workers, journalists, the stream service, pharmacies, vets,
Manufacturer of production suits, supermarket staff, airline person, government officials, teachers, policemen.
Teachers, police officers, nurses, elderly nurses, food delivery services, shipping companies, store clerks, streaming services, electrical and water companies, and like FaceTime and other apps like that.
Now, all of these professions are crucial at the moment, but small businesses are as equally as important because they are the lifeblood of our economy. And unfortunately, more than 50% of small business owners will only be able to keep up their operations for 3 months under these current conditions. These entrepreneurs have put their heart and soul into their businesses. And our students have also put a lot of hard work into their entrepreneurial projects, and so they can now tell you what it takes to be one.
Characteristics that an entrepreneur should have are passionate, self-motivated, flexible, resourceful, risk-taker, and they have to know the growth trend in the market, have a vision, they have to manage their inputs and their fixed costs.
Entrepreneurs must have passionate, self-motivated, flexible, resourceful, risk-takers, and they have to know the growth trends in the market, have a vision, have to manage the input and fixed costs.
Passionate, self-motivated, flexible, resourceful, risk-taker, and they have to know the growth trends in the market. They have a vision. They have to manage their input and fixed costs.
Risk-taking, motivation, optimism, strong people skills, and discipline.
So as we work to embrace others this week, let's also help our communities out by shopping local and supporting small businesses.
Buy local and support small business.
Buy local and support small business.
Buy local and support small businesses.
Buy local, support small business.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
This past week, a number of people in the VHS community offered up some messages of hope.
We would like to share those video clips with you again, just in case you missed them.
Greetings to all of you in Panther Nation, students, families, faculty, alumni, and friends all over the globe. We continue our daily inspirations this week with a collection of images and voices from our community, offering all of us their messages of kindness, gratitude, and connectedness.
Happy Motivational Monday, Brandon Hall. Welcome back from the break, and I hope you had a relaxing week off. I hope you're ready to hit the ground running. I know virtual learning is probably not what you had in mind for the rest of your school year, but I also hope that you use this as an opportunity to learn something new and try something different. If you need us, feel free to reach out. We are all here for you, and we are all in this together. Have a great week.
What's up, Panther Nation? When my husband and I moved onto campus last fall, I was ready for constant activity, bustling student life 24/7 around here. And right now, when I look out my window, that is exactly what I miss the most. I really miss being behind my camera, capturing all of you at your best moments, scoring big at all the matches and meets, shining bright during the musical, excelling in the classroom, and just celebrating those milestone moments with you. This is not how you envision finishing out this year. I promise you, this is not what any of us at Brandon Hall wanted. But the silver lining is this: you have the opportunity to make the most of this historical time. I have no doubt that future students will be reading about the spring of 2020 in their own history classes. This is your chance to be innovative and creative and find amazing new ways to celebrate your accomplishments this year, especially all of you seniors. Whether in person on our campus or virtually from each of your homes, you deserve to be celebrated for sticking with it through these bizarre times and blazing forward on a new path that only you can create. I hope you're all finding time to take care of yourself while you're at home, and you're able to do some of those things that you just kept saying that you never had time to do. For me personally, I've been working on writing a novel that I haven't touched in months, and my husband and I are finally watching through a fantastic TV show that we kept saying over and over again, well, we'll get to it someday. Panthers, today is that day. Make the most of this time. Make this your time. We'll see you soon.
Hello everyone, it's Coach Long broadcasting live here from Simple Hall. I hope everyone had a great spring break last week. Boarders, it is almost 8 o'clock, which means it's time for you to get to your rooms for study hall. You know I'm just playing. For those of you who I teach virtually every Tuesday and Thursday with strength training and wellness, it's always great to check in with you and teach you, but also to see your face. For those of you who I don't teach, the day students and other faculty and staff members who I don't see, I hope that you are staying safe wherever you may be. Guys, please know that we are going to get through this together as one country, as a nation, and as a world. Please always remember to stay positive, don't live in fear, and we will be just fine getting through this.
Brandon Hall Nation, these are tough times for sure, and we have faced a number of significant obstacles recently that we will definitely never forget. I am proud to be part of the Brandon Hall community since 2006. And the one thing that everyone should know about Brandon Hall, we stick together. We support each other in good times and bad, and we are here to provide an ear to listen to, a shoulder to cry on, or to share a good joke. Keep your heads up. Use this time to spend with family, stay healthy and active, and know that things will get better and we will persevere. Good's gonna come from this. We will be celebrating a Panther goal down by the soccer field, a three-pointer in front of a loud BH crowd, stand as a community celebrating the monthly birthdays, or watch as a community the annual one-act play. One quote I think is going to be important here. Tough times don't last, tough people do. This is who we are. We are resourceful. We are compassionate. We are generous. We are Panthers.
We miss all of you. So stay healthy, safe, and positive during this time. And I personally hope to hear from you. So send an email, share your ideas, photos, videos. These gifts from you to us are what will keep our community fortified and nourished.
We have acknowledged how difficult it is not being together physically, like attending classes, eating lunch, and playing sports. Here's one way we can stay connected.
The SLDC is hosting a Zoom group get-together for anyone who is missing or wants to feel the presence of the BHS community as a whole.
All grades are invited. This call will be a friendly, heart-to-heart check-in about how you have been during quarantine and just a time to smile.
The time and date will be sent out in an email in the upcoming week.
Thanks, Angie, for co-hosting.
Thanks, Cindy.
Until next time, be safe and stay healthy.